For weeks now, we've seen these lines blocks long, miles long. It doesn't matter. People have been in a rush to find a place to get a COVID test, and now that at-home rapid tests are available, you might be having a hard time finding one in the store. David Schechter joins us now. David, let's talk about these long testing lines that we're seeing. They look like a nightmare.
Izzy, the lines have been awful today. We're at a location on Lemon Avenue. They just closed a few moments ago, but all day long, cars backed up for several blocks. It's a very busy street, impeding traffic, and people just waiting and waiting and waiting. As we've been showing you all week, this is a scene that's been replayed across North Texas. Some people tell us they show up at 4:30 in the morning to get a test so that they could just beat the line, and other people might be waiting 3 or 4 hours to get that COVID test. And as you mentioned, at-home tests remain frustratingly difficult to get. These big box stores like CVS saying that they've limited the number of kits that people can buy to 4 or 6 at a time. But in reality, when you go into the store, there really are very few kits on the shelves, and online it's the same problem.
David, I know you spoke with a doctor today about this. So what should people do if you feel like you might have COVID, but you just can't get tested right now?
Right. I think that's a huge question. We talked to Dr. Beth Kasanoff. She's an internist, and she's also the president of the Dallas Medical Association.
If you're somebody with very mild symptoms and you're a very healthy young person, then, if you can behave as if you have COVID, assuming that's what you have, then it's not the end of the world if you can't get a test. But I would recommend following the CDC guidelines for behavior for somebody who does have COVID, rather than saying, oh, I'm feeling much better. I never got diagnosed with COVID because I never got a test, and then get back out into the mainstream and potentially expose other people.
David, just looking at more video of those long lines of people trying to get tested, when will this testing shortage get better?
It's not clear, obviously, and we don't have a crystal ball, but it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better really for a while. We know that President Biden has said there'll be 500 million testing kits available for people to have in their homes, but that is not going to help now. And Dr. Kasanoff says she's concerned that this spike could last another 2 or 3 weeks. Also, we don't know that for sure, but in the meantime, people are going to be waiting in these lines, or they're going to be looking for kits, but the supply really isn't going to change. So of course, patience is important, but what she's saying is like, hey, if you feel like you've got these symptoms of COVID, you're going to need to stay home and act like you've got it, as opposed to just going out and living your life because you don't have any proof.
All right, great information, David. Thank you. And if you're one of those people, we know finding testing sites can be frustrating right now and also complicated. So everything we do know, we have put in one place for you. Just text the word TEST to 214-977-6028. We'll send you that information right to your phone.